Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wanted to say something in English, but your brain did this? First, you thought of the sentence in your native language. Then you translated it word by word into English. Then you checked the grammar. And by the time you were ready to speak, the conversation had already moved on. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. This is one of the biggest challenges for English learners. And today, we're going to talk about how to stop translating in your head and start thinking directly in English. Now, this doesn't happen overnight, but with the right habits and enough practice, it becomes easier and easier. And once you start thinking in English, your speaking becomes faster, more natural, and much more confident. So let's get into it. Segment 1. Why we translate in our heads. When you first learn English, translating is completely normal. Your brain uses your native language as a bridge. You hear the word apple, and your brain immediately connects it to the word in your own language. That's a natural part of learning. But after a while, translation becomes a habit, and that habit can slow you down. Imagine trying to have a conversation while using a dictionary for every sentence. That's basically what your brain is doing, and it takes time. The goal is to build a direct connection between English words and their meanings. When you hear the word dog, you should picture a dog, not the translation, just the image. This is how children learn language. They connect words to ideas, emotions, and experiences, not to other words. There's a useful idiom: cut out the middleman. A middleman is someone between two people. In language learning, translation is the middleman. And if you cut out the middleman, communication becomes faster and smoother. Segment 2. 3 ways to start thinking in English. So, how can you train your brain to think directly in English? Here are 3 practical techniques. Tip number 1. Describe what you see. Look around you right now. What do you see? Maybe you see a desk, a laptop, a cup of coffee, or a window. Try describing these things in simple English. The coffee is hot. My laptop is on the desk. It's sunny outside. These sentences may seem basic, but they are powerful. They teach your brain to create thoughts directly in English. No translation required. Tip number 2. Narrate your day. As you go through your day, talk to yourself in English. For example, I'm brushing my teeth. I need to answer some emails. I'm feeling tired today. This technique is called self-talk, and it's one of the best ways to build fluency. You might be wondering, what if I don't know a word? That's okay. Use simpler words. If you don't know the word exhausted, just say very tired. Remember, fluency is about communication, not perfection. Tip number 3. Use English to English dictionaries. When you look up a new word, try using an English definition instead of translating it. For example, generous, willing to give money, time, or help to others. This helps you understand words using English itself. At first, it may feel difficult, but over time, it strengthens your ability to think in English. Segment 3. What to do when your mind goes blank. Now, let's talk about a common problem. You're speaking English and suddenly, your mind goes blank. You know what you want to say, but the words disappear. This happens to everyone, even advanced learners. When this happens, don't panic. Take a breath and keep going. Use simpler words. For example, if you forget the word umbrella, you can say, the thing you use when it rains. That's called paraphrasing, and it's an essential communication skill. Another useful strategy is to use filler phrases like, let me think. How do I say this? What I mean is, these phrases buy you time. Buy you time means they give you a few extra seconds to think. And most importantly, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Every mistake teaches you something. As the saying goes, practice makes progress, not perfection. To wrap things up, thinking in English is a skill you can develop. It starts with small habits. Describe what you see. Narrate your day. Use English definitions. And when your mind goes blank, simplify and keep speaking. Remember, the goal is not to speak perfect English. The goal is to communicate clearly and confidently. So, here's your challenge for today. Spend 5 minutes thinking in English. Describe your room. Talk about your plans. Or write a few sentences about your day. Then leave a comment and tell me one thought you had in English today. I'd love to read it. Thanks for listening. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye.